Hello students, I am your maths teacher Pierre Agrawal. So, today in this lecture, we are going to learn about the concept of fractions. So, what these fractions are? We use fractions in our daily life to represent how much portion or part of something you are having, of a whole thing you are having. So, let us understand this with the help of an example. Okay, suppose you are having a pizza and you cut into 8 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then your friend came and take a slice of your pizza. So your friend took a slice of your pizza. So how would you describe how much portion of your pizza your friend has taken? You would say your friend has taken 1 by 8 part of your pizza. 1 by 8 part of your pizza, as you have cut your pizza into 8 equal parts and your friend has taken 1. So your friend has taken 1 by 8 part of your pizza. Okay, so see, this 1 by 8 is known as fraction. Here you can see this middle line. This middle line is known as fraction line. Fraction line, and this one, it is known as numerator, and 8 we call the part which is below the fraction line is called as denominator. We call the part below the fraction line as denominator, and the number which is above the fraction line is known as numerator. Okay, let's move forward to another example. So now you are having a watermelon and you cut into 4 equal parts, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now each part would be equal to 1 by 4th of the whole watermelon, and you cut it into 4 equal parts. So each part would be equal to how much of the whole watermelon? It would be equal to 1 by 4th part of the whole watermelon, and you cut it into 4 equal parts. Okay, so let's move forward to another example. Suppose your class is having 30 students and now there are 18 girls and 12 boys. So how would you describe how many girls are there and boys are there? You can say it like the fraction of girls in your class is 18 by 30, and fraction of boys is equal to how much? 12 by 30. So that's how you can describe how much girls are there in your class and how much boys are there in your class. So let's move forward to the types of fraction and let's see how many types of fractions are there. Okay, so let's get started. So our first type is unit fraction. So this is very simple. What are the unit fraction? See, if in the numerator you have 1, if numerator is equal to 1, then the fraction is known as unit fraction. See these examples. In all these examples you can see numerator is 1, right? Numerator is 1, so all these are unit fractions. Now let's move forward to second type of fraction, which is our like fraction. Okay, like fraction. So in like fraction, denominators are equal. Denominator of all the fractions are equal, as you can see in these examples. Denominator are equal. We have 16 as denominator here. So let's move forward to next type of fraction, that is our unlike fractions. that we are unlike fraction. So what are these unlike fraction? You can see in unlike fraction we are not having the same denominator, we have different. Here we have 18, here 16, and here you can see 19. So in unlike fraction, denominator would not be same. Denominator is going to be different in case of unlike fractions. Okay. So let's move forward to next type of fractions, which is proper fraction. What are these proper fraction? See, in case of proper fraction, the part, the number which is above the fraction line is always going to be smaller than the number which is below the fraction line, as you can see in these examples. See here. Here in the first example, 2 is less than 7. In the second one, 5 is less than 18. And 3, in this example, 3 is less than 5. So numerator is going to be less than the denominator. Okay. Now let's move forward to next type, which is our improper fraction. So in case of improper fraction, numerator is going to be bigger. Yes, here numerator, the part which is above the fraction line, is going to be bigger. See here in these examples. Here in first example we are having 5 is greater than 3, 4 is greater than 2, and 6 is greater than 3, right? So let's move forward to last type of fraction, which is our mixed fraction. So see, what are these mixed fraction? Mixed fraction is the sum of a natural number and a proper fraction. When we add a natural number with proper fraction, then what we get? We would get mixed fractions. Okay, students? So let us understand this with the help of an example. Suppose you are having an apple, and then your friend came and give you a half apple more. So now how much you are having? Now you would be having 1.5 apple. So this 1.5, which is a sum of a natural number and a proper fraction. By proper fraction, see here in proper fraction, denominator is bigger. So here also denominator is bigger, right? Its denominator is bigger than the numerator. Okay. So this 1/2 is mixed fraction. See, these are the example of mixed fraction. Okay, students. So that's enough for today's lecture. I hope you have understood everything well. Okay, bye bye.